Today I'll be making 2 more shadow boxes from the Dollar Tree, and as always, I always paint the outside and the inside a little bit with the paint, and this one happens to be a 6 by 6 inch shadow box, the medium size. I then go ahead and cover the background with some Mod Podge to apply some scrapbook paper. Now this paper that you see you can buy in a scrapbook pack all year long at Hobby Lobby, and they have all kinds of things in there, stickers and paper cutouts. I then trace the edges with glitter glue, and I accidentally do things a little bit out of order because I realized I did not want to cover the bottom of the box with glitter glue. I was going to put felt down there. So usually I do my diamond dust next, but I decided to apply the felt just to kind of cover up the mistake of doing the glitter glue at the bottom. And I'm cutting out a little hill for the background just with this white felt. I actually haven't been to the Dollar Tree in quite some time, so I don't know if they've upped their prices on these boxes, but they did do some price increases recently. $1.25 was a really good price point for these, so I'm hoping that they have stayed the same. But if they haven't, I might have to adjust the prices of my items I put into it, or maybe raise the prices of these boxes, which would be a shame because I really like how I price them at right now. But after putting the felt in, I was then able to go in and put in my diamond dust. This just makes the border really sparkly and pretty, but it also hides any imperfections, like if I wasn't able to cut out the paper just perfectly, it just covers up those little grooves in the edges. And this box is going to be very woodland and pretty. So this sticker actually matches the paper in the background perfectly. You can buy it in the sticker section at Hobby Lobby all year long. It does not just come out at Christmas time. And even though it's a sticker, I do like to put hot glue on it. I also added this tall bottle brush tree in the front, and then I wanted to put a little bit of snow on the bottom because I didn't want a bunch of green showing through the buffalo snow I'm going to put in just a minute. So the buffalo snow just gives it a more textured snow look, and you can buy this all year long as well in different sections, but this is just a nice fluffy snow that I covered up the bottom of the bottle brush tree as well. This little sled I got this year at Hobby Lobby. I think it's a new item. You can get it in the tiny miniature ornament sections. I did make the string a little bit shorter because it was very long, and then I just hot glued it into the snow. Now I had the perfect item to go on the sled that I actually got in the fall section this year. These little squirrels. I really debated buying these, and then finally they just happened to be up at the checkout counter, and I thought, yes, this is my sign. I need to buy the squirrels. I also found this cute little present that was the perfect size. Maybe this little squirrel is delivering squirrel presents to all of his friends. But I also had these little snowflakes that I glued into the background just to give it some more sparkle and texture. And these signs also came in the scrapbook pack I mentioned earlier, and it said "'Tis the season" in the perfect green color. So I was so happy with all of these things and how it all came together. And this is the finished shadow box. So if you're interested in my other shadow boxes, I made a video about them just recently. For the second shadow box, this is the smaller size of 4x4, and again I went with the same paper. It just happened to work out that the same colored paper worked for both of these. And I did remember to do the glitter glue and the diamond dust in the right order this time, and I just went around like the top half so that I could add the snowy hill in the background. So I went with silver for this one because this is going to be a very pretty winter scene, but less is more for this one. I feel like there's not going to be a bunch of things added to it, and it's very, very pretty and elegant looking. So I did the snow in the background. I also did a little snow on the bottom. And then I had these houses that I got at Michael's last year on clearance after Christmas. I put the church up at the top of the hill, and then this smaller house in the corner kind of at an angle. And so that the church doesn't look like it's floating in the air, I put the buffalo snow underneath it to make it look like it's resting up on the hilltop. In the foreground, I decided to just add 2 different sized bottle brush trees. I thought that this was all it really needed, and then I put some little stars in the sky using my glitter glue and then just carefully sprinkling diamond dust over the top of it. Sometimes I put in tiny snowflakes, sometimes I do the glitter glue, and they both just add something to the background, some sparkle, some texture, just to draw your eye up. And from the same scrapbooking pack, I had also the perfect thing to put on the border, home for the holidays, and it happened to also be the perfect color. So I was so happy again with how this one turned out. It's simple, but very, very nice. I really think it's pretty. I love all the sparkle. I love the houses and the church. And so one of my favorites probably. As always, tell me in the comments down below which one was your favorite. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.